Hello everybody, welcome to High Ground MTG. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm your host, Spidey Mouse here, with a little bit of Coco Time Warp combo. We're doing the Bant Soul Herder combo again. This deck is just a lot of fun, lots of moving pieces, but before I get too deep into it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps out the channel, makes us feel loved over here. So let's go over this real quick. You guys have probably seen this already. If you've been watching Aspiring Spike at all, he plays this deck quite a bit. I've played it a couple times for our channel as well. Just continue to try it out, especially because we have Ether Channeler, which is a new card from Dominaria United, which is pretty good in this here deck. Honestly, I should probably be running 4. But what do we got here? So we got the full, pretty standard Bant land package. We're running 20, plus a sneaky 21 with Glasspool Mimic. We've got our Ephemerates, we've got our Noble Hierarchs, we've got our Wall of Omens, 2 Meddling Mages, we'll see how this works out. There's a lot of combo stuff, like Living End and whatnot going around, so we'll see if this maybe helps us against those kind of matchups, which are a little tough. We got our 2 Ether Channelers, 3 Eternal Witnesses, Deputy of Detention, Soul Herder, Collected Company, Solitude, Time Warp, Glasspool Mimic. Just to copy things. If you haven't seen this already, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get an Eternal Witness, a Soul Herder, an Ephemerate, and a Time Warp going, which sounds very complicated, and it kind of is, but in our deck, it's not so bad. These are all pieces you're already playing, and so Time Warp is kind of just like a nice thing that you can just have sometimes, where you're just like, all right, I officially win the game now. You no longer get to take a turn. I'm going to take 20 turns and kill you. So it's complicated, but at the same time, it's not. Like, sometimes you just kind of fall into it, and that's just how it goes. But yeah, you can blink your Eternal Witness with either Ephemerate or Soul Herder to get back your Time Warp to take an extra turn, and then just keep doing that forever. In our sideboard, we have 2 Burdened Forge Tender, 2 Sanctifier and Vec, an extra Solitude, an extra Time Warp, 2 Venser Shaper Savants, an extra Ether Channeler, 2 Scavenging Ooze because budget, 1 extra Meddling Mage, and 3 Knight of Autumn. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy in here. Just a pretty solid Bant list. So we're gonna run a league, see how it goes, and yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think of the list and what you think we should change. And yeah, let's jump right into it. Thanks so much, everybody. Alrighty, here we go. Round 1. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Alright, this hand is Descent. I think we're gonna keep it. By I think we're gonna keep it, I mean I already hit keep, so here we go. Windswept Heath. I guess we're just gonna get our Breeding Pool or Temple Garden. I think Temple Garden here. Got a lot of white stuff in hand. All right, Noble, go against Horn Dogs. Is this just the dive down? I can't actually remember. I know they use that moniker for themselves sometimes, but I don't know if it's Oh, bye Noble. Oh no, just a Ragavan. Okay. All right, well that's pretty good for us then, because we have. We just have Wall of Omens to block that, hopefully for forever, when we can leave a, I think we're going to leave the Ephemerate up. Ooh. Or we can Ice Fang. It's coming in to play untapped, either way, because we want to hold up Ephemerate. Yeah, we're gonna get Wall of Omens down here. I think we're shouting out that we have the Ephemerate, but that's all right. It's all right. It should stop our opponent from doing things. All right, cool. We can flash an Ice Fang next turn. Hopefully we draw a land. Just passing. All right. Well, we're gonna attempt to Ephemerate the wall. If they want to spend a removal spell on our wall. I don't even know what they would have. I guess I could counterspell this too, which is like annoying. I kind of have to decide if they want to right now though. If we just draw a land, we can go Eternal Witness and get back Ephemerate. And keep Ephemerate up forever, which is pretty neat. Yeah, here comes the counterspell. Oh, no, lets it go. All right. All right, we draw another Ice Fang. Draw another Ice Fang. Okay, cool. We will cast it on the Wall of Omens. Does it resolve? It does. Okay. What do we draw? What are we drawing? Ooh, Solitude. Okay, Solitude is not a land. Neither is Time Warp. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna keep Ice Fang up, I guess. We'll keep Ice Fang up. Technically, we could Solitude here. Pitching our Deputy of Detention. Not too scared of Ragavan at the moment, though. Alright, opponent just considering a lot of things. Got a lot to consider. I understand. Alright, well, now what? Now what? DRC and a bobble. Do like Archon just being my background here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. It was just on there, and I was like, you know, whatever. All right, so DRC, cracking the bobble, plays the Tarn. All right, so we know they have Counterspell up. So we're gonna we'll run the Ice Fang out into the Counterspell because we have a second one. Oh, they don't counter this. Okay. Okay. Land, please. Land, please. That's an Ephemerate, which is not a land. This doesn't mean though that we can like pitch Solitude. No, we're not gonna get in. Save our blocks. Well, I guess we're probably not blocking Dragon's Rage Channeler though, right? That's not a thing we're doing. If they tap out here, I have to discard. Okay, well, we'll discard. We'll discard Time Warp. It seems pretty far off from being cast right now. We know pretty much 100% that they have the Counterspell at this point, I think, but... Alright, expressively iterates. Did we just do this now while they're sort of tapped out? I think maybe. So what if we Ice Fang Coatl, draw a card. We'll see if we can draw something other than our Deputy, because we actually don't mind keeping a Deputy. Can we draw our land finally? Alright, we'll exile Deputy. Put the evoke trigger first. Get rid of DRC. And then Ephemerate on DRC. Or, sorry, Ephemerate on our Solitude. Get rid of Ragavan. Yep. Okay. Alright, now I'm feeling pretty good. We got Coco up next turn. I guess we could have let the DRC resolve first. Storm count is 5. Uh-oh. They have Grape Shot somewhere in their list. Alright, Rebound, Ephemerate. Bounce the wall. Draw a card. Pretty happy if our opponent tries to counter this or something. Spend that mana. And Holy eats the wall. Absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10. Cool. Either channeler. All right, cool. Well, let's. I guess we should like just get our forest here. We'll go to combat first. I guess it doesn't really matter a whole lot here. Actually, we should have done this before, in case we like hit another noble and then we could have gotten in for one more point of damage. I don't think it matters a ton necessarily. All right, collect a company. I kind of like the meddling mage soul herder. Meddling mage to name unholy heat. We can name the dragon. I don't know if we care about the dragon. Or we can name counterspell. Naming counterspell might be relevant, since we're pretty sure they have one. Or we can just draw cards. I'm gonna go meddling mage and the soul herder. We're gonna name counterspell. Nah, we're gonna name unholy heat. We can just play around counterspell at this point. I don't think counterspell is particularly relevant at this point. All right. And then yeah, we'll just blink an Ice Fang Quattle to draw more cards. Yes, please. Another Ether Channel. Ether Channel are pretty good here if they just like untap, play dragon. Expressively iterate first, then play dragon. Also good because then it'll be tapped out, hopefully. Fire Islet in the exile. Oh, just has another expressive iteration. Okay. So they're gonna get a lot of stuff. Ragavan enters the exile zone. And they scoop. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're not playing up against rhinos. Not up against rhinos. Alright, so the Time Warp thing could be a thing. Venser seems decent here, I think. Aether Channeler, also okay. Oh, we need the Brantons. Maybe Sanctifiers. Sanctifier's not, like, super good, but could also bring in Ooze. Maybe we don't need Ooze. We don't care that much about their graveyard, so we probably don't actually care about Sanctifier either. What do we want to cut? Maybe just... Actually, we kind of like walls for Ragavan. We just cut the meddling mages. They have, like, bolts, counter spells. Like, there's too much, I think, for us to, like, really name something and have it stick here. Deputy Detention seems pretty good. Cut a couple Soul Herders, I think. They die pretty easily to even... Unholy Heat without Delirium. Let's see. Sort by mana value. So we have 6 here. Plus 9 is 15. Plus 11 is 26. So still pretty decent hits for Collected Company. Maybe go down a witness. Maybe we don't bring in the third Time Warp. Opponent's gonna have a lot more counterspells this game, I'm sure. We're mildly ahead on time. Alright, Noble Hierarch, 2 lands. We'll keep it. It's a little risky against like a bunch of removal. Turn 1 Ragavan. Obviously not ideal. What you gonna do? Monkey is alive and well in Modern. Alright, well, Wall is nice here. Assuming they're gonna just kill our Noble here, but we're not blocking. Alright, let's see what they get. Just an island on top. We untap with everything? Alright. Player wall? Oh, that's the wrong way to untap there. Or to tap. That was Mystical Disputes, a Wall of Omens. You betcha. Absolutely. So yeah, that was the misplay there, because we could have played Noble Hierarch if I didn't tap this forest. I did not mean to tap the forest. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that hurts a little bit. That hurts a little bit. Question is, do we save a Noble Hierarch if they try to kill it here? I'm thinking about doing something. Yeah, go ahead and attack first, opponent. Might as well. Alright, let's see what they hit. Ooh, they hit one of our Cocos. Thankfully they can't cast it this turn. Actually, I guess if they had a land turn 3, probably doesn't do them very much good here though. Expressive Iteration, much better card for them. DRC! Sure. Floody Strand. Cracks the Flooded Strand. And plays the Dragon Rage Channeler. Alright. And another DRC. Okay. Temple Garden. Kind of low on blue mana here. Weirdly. Okay, so we have the Ice Fang Coatl. So, okay. So we do want to play Noble Hierarch. Gonna play the Temple Garden untapped. Alright. And actually, you know what? I think we're gonna cast Ice Fang right here instead of waiting till their turn because they are tapped out. So I think this is better to do now. Obviously a little less surprising, but it's okay. Okay, we get a land. Let's see what they go for here. We have the Ephemerate for the removal. What considers, gonna surveil a bunch. Alright, we're gonna take a pretty big hit here. See, this does not have Death Touch. There's no way this works, but this is fine. We're gonna block here. We're gonna attempt to Ephemerate. Obviously, opponent's gonna counterspell or kill it, which I think is fine. I guess maybe there's an argument to blocking Ragavan, because if they just have counterspell, then it at least still kills the Ragavan. Would they... Oh, okay. They let it go. Interesting. Alright, got us down to 9. Oh, they found another one of our Cocos. But we also drew a Coco. Not gonna let us cast it though, are they? Ice Fang, blink. But I'm thinking, lets it happen. Lets it happen. Okay. What can we do here? We got 5 mana. We're down to 9. We just pass with Coco up? I think so. If they tap out, it's gonna be pretty hard for them to tap out at the end of our turn here. Considers with 2 cards, yeah. All right, go for it, opponent here, go for it. All right, they untap. Begins the combat. Attacks with all the things. Yeah, maybe it's better to just like go for this end of turn, even if they weren't tapped out. Because now they have 4 cards instead of the 2 that they had. Oh, this lands. What? We had terrible hits. So, any order. Oh, but we can get back. We can get back Ephemerate here. Block here and here because we don't want to die to Bolt. We're gonna attempt to Ephemerate our Eternal Witness. Awkward. Okay. Well, yeah, we got our Olive Fountain because we do kind of need some blue mana here. I guess we still die to a Bolt this way. So maybe we can get another planes. We don't have any more planes. All right, dead to Bolt. Dead to Bolt. Okay, we're not just dead. Okay. Yes, we will use that ability. What does our opponent have in hand? It's gotta be Bolt, right? Like we're... Are you slow rolling the Bolt opponent? Come on, come on. Oh, sure. Oh, and then they're gonna surveil too. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah, not much we could do there. The tap at the beginning definitely hurt us a lot, but what you gonna do? Do we change anything here? I think the only thing we change is we play better. we play better Magic. How about that? That's our winning strategy. This hand is no good. This hand is medium good. I guess we're gonna keep. I think we're putting back Sparas. I guess we could play it turn 2 if our Noble lives and still go down the wall. But I think I'm just gonna pitch it. We'll fetch for it later. Temple Garden. Noble Hierarch. Say go. Spire, Broth, Canal. Come on, just Ragavan. Now Bolt. Okay, that's fine. It's the first time that's like happened to us this game. I think we're just gonna Plains and Wall of Omens. Draw us some cards. Draw Soul Herder. Soul Herder is not the worst draw. Considers. Looking for land, I'm assuming, since they're casting that on our turn. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna take our advantage here as much as we can. We'll play our Soul Herder. And pass. Yes, we'll use that ability. Alright, we drew Ether Channeler. Not bad. Okay, opponent does find the second land. Are they gonna get rid of our Soul Herder? They're gonna hold up the counter spell, looks like. It's alright. We can play it slow here. We're not in a rush. Question's gonna be, do we try to save Soul Herder if they try to kill it? Okay. Just grab our forest here, I think is fine. Coco. Oh, really? Only Aether Channeler? Rude. Rude. Alright, any order. What do we want here? I think we're just gonna draw a card. Just want to draw more cards. Maybe we should, there's an argument to be made to make a bird, but I guess it gets around like our Soul Herder doing anything. That's fine. We're pretty okay with that. We only drew 1 extra card instead of 2. Put it in a rough spot. Cast Expressive. All right, well that's a good way to dig them out. Mishra's Bobble. Cracks the Bible. Oh, no lands out of that too? Oh my god. I am so sorry, opponent. I am so sorry. Yeah, we're gonna go to combat. We're gonna bounce a land. Actually, I guess we're gonna bounce both their lands. Like, it feels... Oh wait, I guess we have to go get... We'll get a second blue source here. I think this should just, like... wrap the game up. Like, there's... I don't know how our opponent gets out of this. Okay, Unholy Heats the Venser. That's step 1, I guess. Or not, no, they don't Unholy Heat the Soul Herder. They're still having to discard 2 cards. Oh man. Alright, alright, go to combat. Attack. Gonna place Eternal Witness here. Gonna get back our Soul Herder. Gonna bounce our opponent's land again. Alright, so we need green, whatever. Get back Soul Herder. We could get like Coco here or whatever. Yeah. Whew! Opponent scoops! Opponent scoops! It definitely sucks when you're stuck on like 1 and 2 lands. I don't feel good about eating your opponent's lands there, but I mean, also it was like absolutely the correct thing to do, so. Yeah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? That's magic. Alright, well, great game 1 here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's jump into the next one. And here we go, round 2. Let's hope we can do just as well as last round. And that third game was brutal. This hand has a lot of the same things in it. I think we're gonna keep it. We're up against Giganta. Hopefully it's Death Shadow and not Tron. Flitterstrands, go ahead. If we're up against Tron, this hand is a lot worse. A lot worse. Mountain. Alright, well, maybe not Death Shadow then. DRC. So maybe it's Death Shadow and they just drew their 1 of Mountain? Do they have a 1 of Mountain? Oh no, this is just like... This is just Burn? Oh, this is the Prowess deck. That's... Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, well... Our hand is decent, actually, against our Prowess friend over there. I will want to draw Ephemerate pretty much as quickly as possible. Wall should help us at least until they get Delirium. Ooh, Deputy Detention. Well, you know. Problem is Deputy Detention dies and they just get their stuff back. Don't love that. Mishra's Babble. Come on, DRC. What you got? Hopefully they can't just get Delirium right now. I think we will block no matter what they do here. Delirium's 4 card types, so they just need one more. Metamorphose. It's morphin' time. Alright, so, well, now they've got Delirium. Alright, well, I guess we can just, like, next turn go Deputy. It's red. With the manas. Okay, now we can definitely go Deputy of Detention. A Soulscar Mage. Not too scared of Soulscar Mage. No blocks. Ice Fang. Ice Fang is also pretty good here. I'm gonna grab one of our basics. I think. Just want our basic forest. So the life total does matter, and if they can free up these DRCs out of our deputy, that could be bad. But we'll see. Like I said, if we draw Ephemerate, like, I'm gonna feel real good, but until that point. Alright, so we eat 2 DRCs. Let's see, this is... I can sacrifice a mountain. If they want to try to lava dart it. We'll eventually have some flying blockers, though. Expressively iterates, okay. Okay. What a card, what a card. Steam Vents, okay. Untapped. Yeah, just as a lightning bolt for the deputy. Alright, well, at least we don't get hit by those this turn. We're gonna block with Wall of Omens. They want to kill it. That's pretty okay. We have double Solitude here. Oh, just mutagenic growth? Sure. Pretty okay with them spending a mutagenic growth to kill a wall, I think. Pretty okay with that. Could just draw... I don't know if company's good as much as I just want to draw Ephemerate. Just need Ephemerate to clean this up, and we'll be good to go. Alright, put the second mutagenic growth in the graveyard. Windswept Heath, okay. Okay. So we could Coco. What does a Coco hit here? Not a ton that's super relevant. We're at 13. I guess we have like the Solitudes. Well, we have a Solitude we can cast right now. We'll grab our Plains. I don't know if they run Blood Moon in the main or not. Yeah, I think we're just gonna Coco right now, I guess. Trust the power of the Coco. See if that gets us anywhere. It did not, friends. It did not. That's besides not getting 3 creatures at all, that was probably the worst of hits, maybe. I mean, Eternal Witness, I guess, gets us back our Coco to let us try it again. But it's that was not great. That was not a great hit for us. Probably better just to play Ice Fang. You never know. You never know with Coco. As the saying goes. Everyone says that here. If they don't say it where you're from, that's, I mean, you know, that's just weird, I guess. All y'all are weird, not me. Alright. Put some lands into their graveyard. guess we just yield to these. I don't think we need to click through all this stuff. We could spend 1 Solitude. Might spend 1 Solitude to get rid of this Soul Scar Mage. Alright. Lava Darts, Eternal Witness. It's fine. And by fine, I mean there's absolutely nothing I can do about it, so. Alright, sacrifices a mountain to flash back to Lava Dart. Lava Dart is in exile, so they've got one more dart. Yeah, I think we gotta do this now. Sad. I feel like Ephemerate was really our was definitely our way out of this, but couldn't find it. All right, we take 6. Another DRC, all right. Come on, Ephemerate. I guess we kind of need like Ephemerate plus another white card. We've got Ice Fang to maybe draw something. Looks at our top card. Okay. Draws more cards. Can we draw a land? So is it... Question is it Ephemerate or bust? It kind of feels like maybe it is. Opponent has 2 cards. They're gonna hit us for 9. Like, what is Coco gonna hit that's gonna save us? Soul Herder, no. Eternal Witness, no. Either Channeler for a turn, maybe. I think we gotta dig here for. Maybe that's not right. I don't know. Maybe we should have just trusted the Coco to get us there. I guess Coco gets us more looks. I'm just not sure. Oh, but this doesn't work anyways because we don't have another white card. I mean, I guess it kind of does in the sense like we're gonna have to pitch it to like do stuff, but now, but they just have like Lava Dart, so we're still just like dead, huh? I'm trying to think if there's any way out of this. Alright, we'll Ephemerate, see what we draw. Draw Wall of Blossoms. And we're dead. Alright, that was... Yeah, I guess we should have just done Coco. I guess we just should have done Coco. Alright, Solitude. Aether Channeler, maybe. Definitely the Burnton. Keeping Lava Dart out of the yard specifically and being protected from Lava Dart seems like relevant text. Gaining life also may be relevant. Going down, Time Warp seems unlikely. Like I think we can deal with just the one. Eternal Witness. Our X1's really. Soul Herder. Deputy's not great either. Just because it dies so easily. Maybe we just like one night. We don't need 3. They're not that great. The walls seem decent. We'll just like cut the meddling mages. They just die to like every removal spell they have, which is many. We'll try it like that. I think our Coco hits are still good here. We've got 4, 13, 21. 26, 27. Yeah, so that seems pretty... That's fine. It's fine. Gonna get a drink of water, 'cause you gotta stay hydrated. Sorry if I forgot to cut that out, because that's noisy. I would like to go first. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. It doesn't have any of our sideboard cards. We don't necessarily have any, like, killer sideboard cards. I guess Burrington would be a pretty good sideboard card, but we have our Wall. Wall seems like a decent card against them. We yield. Especially Wall plus Ephemerate. Alright, so let's go Mage. Okay. Ice Fang. I think we're still just going to play our Wall here. Ice Fang dies pretty easily to things like Lava Dart. Really like to find our Burrington Forge Tender. Alright, we'll see how many spells they use to kill our Wall here. 100% blocking. Pretty okay with just about anything they do here. Next turn we can play Ice Fang and then keep up Ephemerate. But at this point we're taking no damage this turn, so well worth the Wall, which we could not have done with the Ice Fang. So opponent deciding how many spells they want to spend on a Wall of Omens. That's the best thing when you're playing really bad cards. It feels really bad to use them on, or it feels really feels really good when your opponent like uses removal spells against them. Is what I'm trying to say here. Mutagenic growth, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so they'll spend one spell there. They tanked pretty hard on whether or not they wanted to spend that one spell, but whatevs. Flood Dead Strand. Yeah, I think we're just gonna play that and pass. We shall see. We shall see what's going on over there. Because we don't have Death Touch with the Ice Fang quite yet. Probably aren't going to. Next turn we get to Eternal Witness, get back our Ephemerate. Alright. Go Ice Fang. Go Ice Fang. Draw a card. Ooh, Night of Autumn. Night of Autumn to gain us some life at some point, maybe. Alright, so opponent probably has the removal spell, which is fine. Pretty okay. We won't get to draw a card, which is sad. We already got to draw one. And our opponent has to spend a removal spell, and we're taking no damage, so. Unless they can give it, like, Trample or something. Alright, Lava Dart. You betcha. You betcha. Lava Dart is annoying. DRC. All right, considering an end of play here. No. Wall of Blossoms. Does that change anything? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're just gonna play our Eternal Witness. Get back our Ephemerate. Our opponent can Lava Dart in response to this trigger here, I suppose, if they want to. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Yeah, it's probably the right play. Probably the right play. We'll still get back to the Ephemerate, but obviously not in time. Not in time. We sure will use that ability. Alright, so next turn we could Wall of Blossoms. Ooh, pitches a Swift Spear. Interesting. Interesting. We can play the Wall of Blossoms plus something if we want to. We could like play the Night of Autumn to just like gain some life. We could play the Eternal Witness to get back something. The iteration. Ooh, Kozilek's Return. Neat. Kills our stuff, doesn't kill your stuff. Sure. We might play Wall of Blossoms next turn, because finding a Solitude would be pretty fantastic. Alright, so opponent's going to get in here for 5. Potentially more if they have a spell they want to play. Nope, just 5. Alright, cool. Ooh, Forge Tender. Well, that changes everything. Let's see, so I think we're gonna go Wall of Blossoms here. Wall of Blossoms, Forge Tender, leave up Ephemerate. So harder, okay. Or I guess we could play one of our... No, yeah, okay. So, play Forge Tender. We just have a flying attacker coming at us, but hopefully this lets us kind of shore up for a minute here. Is there any reason to offend right now? I don't think so. Manamorphose will make their stuff, make their Soul Scar Mage pretty big. Hopefully it won't matter too much. Another Manamorphose. Another Manamorphose. Okay, alright. Sure, you betcha. You betcha. Really digging for something here. Honestly, we just want to be able to blink our wall. Lightning Bolt, target face. Okay. Fair enough. Can't do anything about that. Lightning Bolt, target face. Okay. Okay. Should we have played the Night of Autumn to gain life here? I'm terrified. Okay, attacks with both. Okay, well we will block here. Give like trample or something. Oh, they do have a thing that gives them trample, don't they? I mean, if they had that, we were dead either way, I think. Oh, mutagenic growth. Okay, well, our one shot here. Oops. Our one shot here is to find a solitude. We did not find the solitude. And we are dead. We are just dead. GG. Oof. That deck is spicy. Spicy. Alright, alright. After we got absolutely wrecked, let's see if we can come back. Ooh, this is a decent hand. This is a decent hand. Let's see what we're up against. T-Brant L99. Opponent mulliganing to 5. This is not the worst hand if we're up against like Tron or something. We get our Eternal Witness out pretty quick to get our Soul Herder Time Warp loop going. Alright, Temple Garden, untapped. We didn't see a companion revealed, so who knows? Who knows? Let's find out. Let's find out. Alright, Windswept Teeth, so we're not against Tron. Oh, it's just hammer time. Alright. In that case, do we just get out? I think we want to start our time loop as quick as possible, because otherwise our opponent will just kill us. So we're getting out the Eternal Witness, assuming they don't have... So we play land, yep, okay, cool. Assuming they don't have a lot of removal. It should be alright. Alright, here's a Saga, sure. Wall of Omens, okay. Play the Windswept Heath. Play. Let's see. We can't quite just win here. All right. So we have to hope that our opponent doesn't have hammer, doesn't have their other stuff either. So I think we should be good to go here. I think we're safe to grab just a forest, and then play our Soul Herder. If our opponent doesn't have removal, we should just win, I think. Opponent plays Plains. Springleaf Drum, Pure Steel Paladin, sure. Alright, so I think this means we just win here. Deputy Detention, sure, whatever. Alright, Time Warp, choose us. We'll just do this right now. We can even pay. Just in case. Just in case. Alright, we can't attack this turn, which is fine. Blink Eternal Witness. Use its ability. Choose Time Warp. Okay. And this is the combo. This is the combo. Now we take infinite turns. Yeah. Opponent scoops. Opponent scoops. Alright. Whew. That's a scary matchup. That's a scary matchup. I think I like those. Meddling Mage could be good as well. Going down, maybe just like one Eternal Witness. Deputy's pretty good. Soul Herd is fine. Maybe we'll cut one of those. Just go down to Wall of Blossoms. Maybe Meddling Mage isn't that good because they can just Stoneforge it back. I like everything. I like everything we got. Maybe we just go down. I don't know. Maybe Meddling Mage. Meddling Mage is probably also better on the play. Because we might be able to get it down before they can like get down a hammer, whereas with this we cannot. I don't think we can keep this. We don't have a white card. We don't have anything to do. It's like tempting because Solitude Ephemera is really good against them, but oof. Okay, that's our turn to mulligan to 5. All right. Putting back 2 cards. I guess Solitude and our Ether Channeler, or just like a land. It's gotta be Ether Channeler. I don't know. This hand is about as sketchy as we could get. About as sketchy as we can get. All right, Springleaf Drum, Ornithopter. Oh goodness, Colossus Hammer. All right, another Ephemerate is actually pretty nice here. We'll just say Windswept Heath, go. All right, so there's the pure Steel Paladin. Equip is 0. What? Okay. All right. Oh, I see what they're doing. Because they have the thing. Okay, yeah, okay. Shouldn't have cracked there. Because now we have to let them go to combat. Okay. So they played that. So now we can cast this, exile our other Solitude, put the evoke trigger, and I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna Ephemerate. I hope this gets us there. This is GG. Oh, what? What? I mean, I guess they're down to 1 card. We have a Solitude. I don't know. I don't know if that was GG right there, but you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I forgot to update our match count. We are now 2-1. 2-1. GG, well played opponent, I guess. Yeah. Cool. Hello, Doom. Say hello to the viewers. Make them like. Make them comment. Make them subscribe. All right, Doom is still here. Doom is still here. That means you have to like, comment, and subscribe. Them's the rules. I didn't make the rules. They were just there. We're up against Darthstone. We're 2-1. And Doom knocked down the piece of my mic that makes it so that my pops don't happen too much. So if it sounds a little poppy all of a sudden, or if you hear me fiddling around with the mic, that's why. This is what streaming with a cat is like. Alright, Flooded Strand. What are we up against? What are we up against? Grax. Hopefully not the Prowess deck again. Sorry for the fiddly noises. Trying to get this back on. Okay, opponent gets the Triome. Assuming they're not on Yorion. Well, I mean, we know they're not on Yorion, but are they not on the... Maybe this is like just control? 4-color control? I don't know if that's gonna stay. Alright, well, let's go get our own Triome. I don't know what our opponent's playing, so we're just gonna run out the wall. One of our many walls. All right, we get to draw Soul Herder. Soul Herder is gonna be good, hopefully for next turn. Though it looks like they have probably plenty of removal things, so we might wait. Stomping Ground. Wrenn and 6. Okay. Interesting. I think we got to put some pressure on Wrenn and 6 here. But opponent probably can just remove everything with 1 mana. So we get this breeding pool. Should we go to Hollow Town, I think. I guess we're just playing Soul Herder here. We'll draw a card at the very least, I guess. They're gonna remove it with that that new spell. Another Meddling Mage, okay. Okay, returns their land. What is the name of that card? Leyline's Binding, that's what it is. Leyline's Binding. Alright, so we may need to name that card. Alright, just has a lightning bolt. Just good old lightning bolt. Alright. I mean, let's see, next turn here, can we name 2 things? I don't think so. No, we can't. Because of our weird mana situation. In that case, maybe just Wall of Omens. And so Teeth like that. We can fix up our mana here a little bit. All right, we are letting this Wren kind of get out of hand, but I don't think there's anything we can do about that for now. So this is just like 5-color control. Arid Mesa. Once again. It's almost like we've seen that card before. Fable. Okay. Alright. Gotta get Breeding Pool untapped and play our Ice Fang. Draw another card. We have drawn more cards than our opponent, so we got that going for us. Okay. So I think we play out the Noble. Go to combat. Attack Renin 6 for 2. Then play Meddling Mage number 1. See if our opponent responds. Alright, we're gonna name Leyline Binding. Then we're gonna gonna name Bolt with this one. Hello, Doom. Oh, it is not. Those are not words. Lightning Bolt. Good old-fashioned lightning bolt. All right. We'll see. We'll see what else our opponent has here. Who hurt you to run 2 Meddling Mages main? Mostly my budget. What says fair? Yeah. This is not necessarily the most optimal of builds. Actually, I haven't looked at the new. I know Aspiring Spike has updated this list, and I've not gone and looked at it. I probably should have before I started this league. Oh, okay. This is a creativity deck. Okay. Alright, so opponent gets a treasure token. So now they have persist. Because if they have persist, it's like not necessarily the end of the world. I mean, it's pretty bad. We need to find removal here soon. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ruh-roh. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, well. You know what? If we draw, like, exactly, I don't even know what we need to draw. Discard. We're just like dead, aren't we? Get rid of the Ice Fang. Actually, we needed that Ice Fang, didn't we? Yeah, for blocking. If we can draw, man, what a thing of beauty! What a thing of beauty here! What a thing of beauty! We draw Ether Channeler, and we are dead. Okay. All right. Well, now we know what's happening. So we're gonna bring in more Meddling Mages. Gotta bring in the Sanctifiers now, I guess, and maybe the Scavenging Oozes, though it's not like that good against our Dominable Creativity plan. So maybe not the Scavenging Oozes. Solitude. And Venser. Let's see. Trying to get spell or permanent to its owner's hand. Yeah. Ooh, question for the internet. Indomitable Creativity. Does that sacrifice before or after cast? Is it a? That's what I need to know. Indomitable Creativity. Oh no, destroys. Okay, so like if we bounce the spell, it will not be cast. Things will not be destroyed. Okay. What are we cutting? Deputy Detention actually is decent here. We'll cut an Eternal Witness, I think. Maybe cut one of the Cocos. Maybe go down to like one Time Warp. I don't know. Maybe cutting a Time Warp is wrong. We'll go down like a Wall of Blossoms. Cut the Glasspool Mimic. Ether Channeler seems actually pretty good in this matchup now that I think about it. Cut like a Soul Herder. We know they're running Bolts, so maybe cut like a couple of those. Run it like that. We'll see. Oof. This hand has Solitude in it. Has a Noble Hierarch, has an Ice Fang. If they just bolt our Noble Hierarch, though, we're just dead. Okay, this hand has the same problem. We'll have one less card. This hand has Sanctifier, has Ether Channeler to like rebuild though. So it feels a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making stuff up. Gonna get Temple Garden here. Gonna put out Noble. Say go. Please don't bolt my Noble. Please don't bolt my Noble. They didn't. How nice of them. But we didn't draw a land. That's not good. Alright, play Sanctifier. Pass the turn. Alright. All right. So the persist plan is off the table for now. They could have the binding. Get rid of our sanctifier though. So it's not necessarily gone forever, but if they have to binding our sanctifier, that feels all right. Well, what do you think, Doom? I spent Coatl. All right, neat. We're gonna go to combat. We're gonna attack. Get in there for 3. Then we're gonna play Icefang Coatl because we are sad. I need lands very badly. That's not a land. All right. Not a land. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. All right. All right. We hit the land. I think we're just gonna bounce the shaman token here. I think that seems neat. All right, get in there with the sanctifier. All right. We're hanging on here. We're hanging on here. This deck obviously can just like do things out of nowhere. So they have a spell pierce. We don't play non-creature spells except for the few that we do. I know. Arid Mesa. Another Fable. Okay. Mine. Alright, well, we can deputy. Ooh, okay. Gonna bolt the Ether Channeler now. Pretty okay with that. Ooh, Solitude. Alright, so deputy. Deputy detention. Get rid of the shaman. Attack again for 3. Get our opponent down to 5. All right. They could try to go off here. We do have the Solitude to at least nail one creature. Of course, they're gonna. So now the question is, well, they're only doing 2 of those. So then I think we just exile 1 with the Wall of Omens. We can. Maybe get rid of. This only gains them 1 life as opposed to them gaining 6. In case anyone's wondering why I did that way. I think we gotta get rid of the. Oh, shit, we gotta discard a card, eh? If we draw a white card, we can Solitude away the Archon. If we draw a land, we can Venser it. It has to be a blue land. I think we're gonna get rid of the other Solitude. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe we're more likely to draw a white card than a blue land for Venser. Never mind. Hoo boy. Hoo boy. Come on, don't have something in response to my land. I guess we could just get Hollowed Fountain here is fine. Bounce Archon. All right. Don't do that again. Don't just untap and do that whole thing again. Oh, they're gonna. Oh no. Oh no. They've drawn a lot of cards. They've drawn a lot more cards than we have. We had a pretty rocky start. They just have it again. They just have it again. All right. Ouch. I mean, if we just hit Ephemerate here. Oh, never mind. We're just dead. All right. GG. Well played. Yeah, that's... Yeah, we were drawing a forest, so it wouldn't have helped anyways. All right. We're 2-2. 2-2. Not not the worst we could be doing, but let's try to end it on a high note here. All right. One final round with the Bant Coco deck. This is fine. See what we're up against. Put him mulliganing to 5. On the draw as well. Noble with this hand would be pretty fantastic. Opponent stuck at the 5. Mishra's Bobble right here, right now. Okay. Wood of Foothills. Cracks Wood of Foothills. Didn't like what was on top of their deck. Okay. So what are we up against here? Breeding Pool. Wood of Foothills for a forest. Ran in 6. What a magic card. What a magic card. Do gotta wonder if something's getting banned out of the 4-color or 5-color pile, especially with Leyline Binding. I feel like it just makes Ren and 6 just so good. Just so good. Well, I guess we're gonna Temple Garden untapped and pass. I don't really want to Deputy Detention a Ren and 6, but I will if I have to. Alright, well, Ice Fang, Quaddle, here we go. See if our opponent just has a removal spell for it. Wall of Omens for our draw. Eclectic Company. Alright. Attack the Ren and 6. What do we want to play here? I think we want to play Wall of Omens. Pretend we have Ephemerate up. Maybe we even will. Now we have a Noble. We play out the Noble. If they don't kill it, it means we untap with Coco up. Likelihood seems pretty low. We do have like this Ice Fang that they may want to ping. Never mind, they just have Unholy Heat. Alright, cool. So we're just feeding into that. That's fine. That's fine. Untapped land still gives us Coco. Breeding pool. Renin 6 pings down the Ice Fang. We've got everybody's favorite expressive iteration. Stomping Ground. And another Renin 6. Alright. Sure, I guess. Alright, gets the land back. We draw a collected company for turn. Do we just Eternal Witness to get back a land? I guess so, because that unlocks our hand a little bit. I think we do need to do that. So let's get our Eternal Witness down. One hasn't done a whole lot besides play Eternal Witnesses, or not Eternal Witnesses, Renin 6s. And play lands, so maybe it's giving us a shot here. Just maybe. Alright, pings down on the Eternal Witness. Yep. Traverse the Ulvenwald. Guess they do have Delirium. Gets an Omnath. See, they've played a land this turn, have they? I think, yeah, we'll just do this now. Yeah, we'll just get rid of this now. That way we can do things on our turn here. Let's go another Temple Garden. Okay. We do need to worry about this Ren at some point, though. Meddling Mage, Glasspool Mimic, Meddling Mage, Eternal Witness. Okay. Naming Unholy Heat. They played one of those. Could name Omnath. They have 5 cards in hand. Let me just name Omnath. Nah, I'm gonna name Unholy Heat. We have ways of dealing with an Omnath, I guess. Sorta, kinda. Alright, any order. Eternal Witness. Actually, yeah, we'll get back our Solitude. That way we definitely have an answer for Omnath. In case they play it. In case they have another one. Since they always seem to have another one. Though they did Traverse for that one, so maybe that means they won't. A Fury. Just hard cast a Fury, okay. I mean that does kind of kill our board a little bit. Which is unfortunate. But the tap after that, we get to untap, play Solitude. Drawing Ephemerate would be pretty good here. No. We definitely don't bounce it. We definitely don't want to. I think we just gotta play. No reason to like Coco and then just Deputy or just Solitude pitch Deputy. We have one more Eternal Witness. I think to try to win this game here. question is, do we just get the wall and the Soul Herder? Actually, no, we get Aether Channel, Soul Herder. Okay. Any order. And then we're going to draw a card. We're going to draw Ephemerate. Right now. Right? No, not Ephemerate. That's not the worst draw, though. Alright, so now we'll get rid of the Fury. This also grows our Soul Herder a little bit, though not out of Unholy Heat range, because that's impossible. Blink. Let's see, are we just drawing a card? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Or do we make a bird? Could return the Wren just to make them replay it. Or we could just draw a card. I think I like just drawing a card here. Alright, we got Ice Fang Quaddle to play end of turn. Yeah, Expressive Iteration to go find all of their stuff. Oh, Fury. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And they can just cast it, hard cast it. Pretty bad for us. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Boy. Boy, oh boy. Hi. Yeah. Thanks, Doom. I guess I should have cast Ice Fang, but they hadn't activated Wrenn and 6. Because there's like some argument to be made to cast Ice Fang there, because then you can like... Oh no, because I don't have another... If I had another white card, then that might have been correct. Because then you could like Solitude to get back something. Or to get rid of the Fury. Okay. 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 Boy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Time Warp. So we do have enough to play the Noble. Then Time Warp on us. Blue, white, white, blue, blue. I know, I know. Alright, we're still gonna need to find something pretty good here. Gonna need to find something real good. Noble Hierarch is not what we needed to find. Alright, let's play Aether Channeler here. To draw a card, I think. We can ping down. We can shoot down the Wrenn and 6, but then we have a Fury coming at us. Oh, awkward. Oh, I mean, I guess we can still play it. Oh, but it has double strike, so trying to block it doesn't really do anything. Alright, we'll attack Wrenn and 6. Kill the Wrenn and 6, but then our opponent does get to take another turn. I guess even finding, of course they have another Wrenn and 6, because why wouldn't they have a billion Wrenn and 6s? Yeah, kills our Ice Fang. Surprised they didn't kill Aether Channeler, but I mean, I guess we're gonna block with a wall here. Right, Ice Fang. Ice Fang, go. Another land. Okay, Soul Herder. Goodness gracious, Doom. Shh. You're fine, you're fine. Alright, attack, Ice Fang, Ren 6 for 3. One's gonna find... Ooh, Leyline's Binding, eh? Okay. Really wanted to keep that Ren 6. Really wanted to keep that Ren 6. Alright. Fair enough. We could bump the Leyland's Binding. I don't think we want to do that though. I think we just blink the wall. Wall's better here to blink than the Aether Channel because of Unholy Heat and Bolt and things like that. We draw the Ephemerate. Is there any way we can make our Soul Herder big enough to block a Fury? That's fine. We'll let that go. Alright, we are going to try to block and then Ephemerate here. See if that gets us anything. Opponent has Unholy Heat. They do have Delirium, so they can just kill it. Hello, other kitten. You're going to Leyline's Binding my Wall of Omens. You know what? I accept that. I accept that. Please let me find Deputy of Detention. If there's any justice in the world. I would also accept like an Eternal Witness. Land, not what I was hoping for. Not what I was hoping for. Begin combat. Attack Ren 6. Alright, play the island, or play the Flooded Strand rather. Blink a Noble Hierarch, because why not? This is another Fury. That's another Fury. Alright, kills our Soul Herder. I mean, Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness plus, I don't even know what would dig us out of this at this point. We need like Eternal Witness and Ephemerate. I guess we can Eternal Witness to get the Ephemerate. So, like, Eternal Witness does maybe save us here if their opponent has no more interaction. Okay. Actually, do we have enough mana for this? I think we do. Eternal Witness. Grab Ephemerate. Ephemerate, Eternal Witness. Do you have the answer? No. Cat. Don't. Just walking. Oh my god! I cannot believe we just did that. Oh boy. Okay. That was coming back out of nowhere. All right, so our opponent is running the Binding, which makes Item Autumn better. I think. Venser seems decent here. The Time Warp combo seems pretty good here. Burdened Forge Tender because of Furies. We also need our Solitudes. Maybe we don't run the Vensers. This also keeps our companies good-ish. Cut a channeler here maybe, because like bouncing things, you do not want to bounce things in this deck actually pretty actively. We can bounce our own things, but like it's not as relevant. We'll cut a Wall of Blossoms. Cut the Meddling Mage. Too many random kill spells, I think, to make that good. Deputy Detention, kind of in a similar vein here. Maybe we just cut one of those. Cut the last channeler. Cut like a Soul Herder. I think our plan is to try to combo them out. Like I think that's where we want to be. I guess this is fine. Ooh, Knight of Autumn, okay. I do like drawing Knight of Autumn. I don't know, maybe Knight of Autumn's not that good against this deck. So I guess I don't necessarily have like a lot of other things that we're hitting with Knight of Autumn. Just thinking if they're relying on the binding. Ooh, Solitude. Gets another land with their Renin 6, because of course they do. Alright, Ice Fang. Here we go. Draw a card. Collected Company. It's a decent draw. Just Temple Garden. Untapped. Go to combat. Should have done this before, but whatever. Doesn't actually matter. I don't think here. Then we'll just get out an Eternal Witness. Get back our land. Ooh, Dress Down. Okay. Alright. Dress Down's a magic card. Could have just got out our Solitude right there. But I think it's probably better to save it. Alright, pings down our Eternal Witness. That's fine. Windswept Heath. We will also play a Windswept Heath. Attack Renin 6. Does our opponent play counter magic? Probably some amount. So I think we're gonna wait. I know, like with Soul Herder, sometimes it's better to do it on your turn, but yeah, I know. It's getting close to Din time. Yes. Because if they tap down their blue for anything. Stompy. Okay. So see now, let's see. Now I think we're gonna run it out. Let's get a Temple Garden untapped. Collected Company. I guess they get a Fury next turn, so maybe it is better to just like wait on it. I don't know. There's our Time Warp. Just Knight of Autumn, Wall of Omens. Just to like make a big dude and draw a card. Any order on the bottom. Yeah, we'll make a big guy here. Another Solitude. The Solitude isn't bad. So when it gets to look at 5 cards. Unholy Heats. The Knight of Bottom. Sure. Ren and 6s. The Ice Fang. Ooh, Forge Tender. Forge Tender. Tender Forge Tender. Alright, we'll get out Forge Tender. Get out Soul Herder. This does mean we can't... Interesting. Okay. Alright. We've got the Knight of Autumn for that. Brendan Forge Ender cannot get pinged by Renin 6 or Fury. The weird thing is going to be like... Because we can Solitude to Solitude, let it go, and then get back to Solitude with Eternal Witness. It's a thing we can do. Mishra's Bauble. Is it time to just ban Bauble? Like, isn't Bauble in too many decks? Just powering up all the Deliriums. Omnomnath? Omnomnath. Alright, so... Let's see. They played a land. They have played a land this turn. So they can't trigger anything else, I don't think. So I think this is fine. So I'm going to untap. I'll do this on our turn. Okay, we do draw land. Alright, so we'll exile one of our Solitudes. Get rid of Omnath. We will ephemerate the Solitude. No other creatures. To exile. And then we'll play out Knight of Autumn. Secret Tech. Secret Tech. This is actually very bad. I don't know if this is quite good enough for this, but whatevs. It worked out. That's all that matters, right? Is it worked. It's really bad, but it worked. Alright, blink our wall. Draw another wall. Alright, next turn, hopefully we can just like untap, play Witness, get back Ephemerate. Alright, ping down the Knight, sure. Plays Emrakul, the Promised End. Okay. Alright. Alright. Oh, they get to... see. Oh, they get to exile. Huh. They can Solitude something here. And they're going to. Targets the wall. That's strange, but I accept. I guess so we can't like draw more cards. Question is, are gonna play Eternal Witness and then like fail a fine or something? We'll see, I guess. We draw an Ice Fang. So we get to take another turn after this. So we're gonna force the attack. I'm just gonna take with Burnton. Okay, so it means they have Fury in hand. Okay. Plays the land, untapped. Plays the Eternal Witness. Gets back nothing from hand, or do they get the Ephemerate then like tries to like blink to Solitude? It's a land, okay. Or I guess they can just say no. They can just choose nothing. Yeah, okay. You play on our wall? Could blink Solitude. Sure. Gonna target our Soul Herder with our Solitude, I assume. Honestly though, probably better to hit the Eternal Witness with that, but I get where they're going. Alright, we draw land. Alright, so let's start off with just Wall of Omens. For another land. They already know about this, so probably does actually. Is there a reason to do this now? No, there's not. No, there's not. Alright, so this is a 13/13 flying trample protection from instants. Okay. We can't get Death Touch either. That's the worst part, is we can't get Death Touch. Alright, so we know our opponent has. We know our opponent has Fury. We're very much assuming our opponent has Fury. Alright, it's Ren in 6. Gotta let that go. Alright, so we will cast. Right, we're gonna thin the deck here because that will matter, I'm sure. Breeding Pool tapped. Right, blue, green, Ice Fang, Coatl. Actually, we should have gotten. That's right. It doesn't have Death Touch, friend. Doesn't have Death Touch. Because we, I mean, it wouldn't have mattered, but we didn't get a basic, so. No blocks, down to 2. Do you have the Bolt as well? Oh, they can play Omnath here too, eh? Omnath deals 4 if they can also play a land. No. Plays 2 lands, so. Alright, Collected Company. Collected Company. Alright, do you have some sort of counter to Collected Company? Wow. Okay. Womp womp. Alright. We will concede from there. We will concede from there. Alright, Emrakul the Promised End. Alright. That's a magic card. It's a magic card. I'm gonna go. I mean, they're kind of good against the binding. Kind of good against the binding. Do we want to change anything else? Like, do we need meddling mages for anything? Are they better than Ice Fang Coatls? Maybe. Better than Ren in 6. Could like potentially like name Ren in 6 with a meddling mage. Ice Fang's kind of good at fighting meddling or Ren in 6 weirdly though, because The Flash. Also draws cards. I feel like drawing cards. Maybe just one more Night of Autumn down. I don't know. It's not. I feel like it's good against binding, but maybe not like that good. Especially on the play. This hand's not doing much. Not doing much of anything. We've turned one Noble. It dies to Unholy Heat. And turn 2, we're doing a whole lot of nothing. I don't love it. I think we gotta mulligan this. Alright, this is a better hand here. We'll keep this. Put second Ice Fang back. We'll keep our collected company. Just gonna play Forest Noble. Keep back our Misty. Maybe fetch our Triumph with that next turn if our opponent doesn't kill our Noble. Seems like is about to happen. Stumpy. That's fine. This is why we don't keep land light hands. Alright, now we'll play the Misty Rainforest. We'll see go. So I'll do not the worst draw here either. Let's get, I don't know if it matters a whole lot. The Temple Garden. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It did matter. It did matter a lot, actually. Wow. We draw the breeding pool. Yep. We are smart. Oh my god, I cannot believe I did that. Cannot believe I did that. I was like, oh, we have the blue mana. We don't need any more blue mana. Except for the fact that we have a blue card sitting on our hand that we wanted to cast. That was some next level plays there. Next level. If you didn't understand it, then you're the same as me. I don't understand what I'm doing either, apparently. All right, well, let's shock ourselves and go to combat. Announce that we have the Coco in hand. Play the Coco in hand. Are you kidding? Twice in a row. Twice in a row. Oh my god. Wow, just absolute bomb. Oh man. Man, oh man. Did I forget to check my Coco count before we did this? What is happening here? What is happening here? Doom. Shh. You're fine. You're fine. Ren and 6. Ren and 6. You betcha. Gets their Flutter. Okay. Whoop. Cat just fell over backwards off the table. That's awkward. You have a counter for this? You have the enchantment so we don't draw a card? Is that what's gonna happen? They do. They have a dress down. Dress down for the Wall of Omens. Alright, that does make our Wall of Omens pretty bad. Pretty bad. Alright, fine. Fine. I won't draw a card. Didn't want to anyways. Honestly, pretty okay with that happening there, I guess. I mean, it does put us on the back foot again, but I gets their land again. Plays their land. Okay, no Omnath. Noble Hierarch. Alright, we'll try to play the Soul Herder out. Pretty bad against Fury. Pretty bad against another dress down. Leland's Binding. Also not ideal against Leland's Binding. Oh, okay. Our opponent really does not want us to draw a card. Alright, this doesn't mean that Unholy Heat doesn't... I mean, it can kill it right now, I guess. Looks like they're gonna... No, maybe not. I mean, Fury is still pretty bad here. Fury is still pretty bad here. Okay, they don't ping down on my Noble. Yeah, there's the Fury to kill everything. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Man. That's pretty good. Untapped land would be alright. It's not an untapped land. So now we have to, like, Coco, hope to at least draw one white card. Does this count as a white card? Sort of, kind of, I guess. We just get back Coco. I think we just get back to Coco. We can take one hit from a Fury, I think, and be okay. Actually, the real problem is this Ren 6. We'll see if they tick down on it or if they tick it up on. Just getting it to ultimate status here. Omnath would be bad. Pings down. Okay, so they're not ticking up. Must not have an Omnath because they would have played the Wood of Foothills after. Alright, no blocks. Take 6. Down to 7. Iteration. Usually you want to play your land after iteration, but probably doesn't matter as our opponent is just like so far ahead right now. Yeah, now they can go get an Omnath or whatever the heck they want. They can go get their oh boy, can they just go get... They can just go get Emrakul here. Oh, what a way to go here. What a way to go. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to update this list a little bit. Gonna have to update the list a little bit. Cracks before the draw. Untapped. We draw a collected company. Alright, well, we're just gonna slam a collected company because that's all we got right now. See what it gets us. Yeah, our opponent's dressed down. So anyway, we are not just dead. So we can't do anything with the Solitude. I mean, I guess we'll see what we get here. All of Omens, Glass Pool to just make another Wall of Omens because Wall can block Fury. And we know they have another Fury. Oh, wait, what? Oh, right, because Glass Pool doesn't enter with. Oh, yeah. Naval Leyland's binding for my Noble Hierarch. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, well, our opponent really just had it all here. Maybe the Knight of Autumn is good enough for Leyland's binding. Maybe it's just good enough. Fury to wipe out our wall. We down to 1. Oh no, opponent pings us with Ren 6. Alright. GG's. Well played. Well, that was a little disappointing. We couldn't quite find the way to our win, or to a winning record rather. But there was some fun games in there. yeah, gonna have to tweak the list. Leyland's Binding definitely affects everything. Protecting yourself against Fury is very important, obviously. Maybe just a third Burrington Forge Tender in the sideboard is worth it. Just to make sure that you don't get blown out by the Furies. But hey, that's how you go, or that's how it goes, that's how you go, I don't know. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Don't forget to click that like button, subscribe, come hang out with us on Twitter or Discord. Yeah, just let us know what you think of the channel, and yeah, make sure you have the high ground.